good day, but I can't even pronounce it right, so, you know.
It's a step above me. If I'm going to learn a foreign language, it's usually just the words that I can, curse people with.
But yeah, a dagbook? Dagbook?
Oh, looks like we are starting the first half here.
That we are, so I guess I'm just going to stop paying attention to Swedish for a little bit and pay attention to some Team Fortress 2 instead. Looks like they're, wow, okay, getting a little bit of lag for when the match goes live. I love ESEA servers for that, but
yeah.
Here goes the rollout for 7 Gram Rocks. Looks like he's got his rollout pretty decent here. We're going to watch the demo men for just a little bit until they get onto this point. And yeah, going to have some nerves going throughout the game. Looks like the scout's going Valley here, trying to take the quick rollout. Oops, my keys are in the wrong place, but that's okay. And we've lost, I think, both scouts. No, we've lost at least one scout. I need to reload my scheme here for a second.
We've lost a scout and a soldier down for 7 Gram Rocks.
Okay, I'll reload this.
Fog goes down as well. They just lost their medic.
Yeah,
so,
I think we may end up seeing quite a bit of that. The mid fights, if they've only had about a week to work with their medic, it's going to be difficult for them to have the cohesion that they need from like more experienced teams.
They definitely did have to back up there. It does look like Errday is going to have a pretty easy cap of fire.
And it looks like Ice Crisis, the actually sniper, wanted to try and knock out their medic, because now they're going to have that 100% Uber coming in. They're going to come in probably from the right-hand side. Well, maybe not. Maybe they're just going to come upstairs. Yeah, it looks like they may end up coming in upstairs and Ubering in right through the center. And there's really not a lot that the 7 Gram Rocks can do against this. They kind of have to hide their medic in their spawn. Now, this Uber hasn't been that effective, though. Not all that many kills, and they didn't manage to push onto the point. So now the advantage is actually going to go to 7 Gram Rocks, and I still haven't fixed my Uber percentages. I really need to do that, but I just downloaded this HUD a couple days ago and haven't had the time to check it out.
Well, there's 3 down for Errday, and they're missing... They're both of their soldiers right now, whereas 7 Gram Rocks is a soldier and a scout down. Looks like they actually managed to hold that. I'm actually kind of surprised.
Yeah, I think that just maybe not the world's most effective Uber, sadly. Maybe the soldier wasn't reloaded or something.
Fog, though, is being kind of left alone there, which is never good. You never want to leave a medic alone.
So, for those of you just tuning in, checking in the stream, yeah, this is ESEA Open. It's between Errday and 7 Gram Rocks, a Charlie Sheen-based team. I am Salamander. Joining me is Mike94, and I think Speedhack's going to get in here in a little bit once he figures out how to work TeamSpeak 3. And
looks like he just came in.
Got a little bit of a stalemate situation.
I am here right now.
Hey, Speedhack.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, sounds good.
Got a back cap trying to go on, and the Uber popped.
Very
Not
close.
sure why he popped that Uber, actually. He had 150 health when he started popping it, so probably not the world's best decision there. It means they've wasted their Uber, and now Blue is probably going to be able to push in unimpeded.
Their soldier's going to get the cap there.
Alright, so it looking like round 1 going squarely in the favor of Errday. We'll have to see if the mid fight goes better for 7 Gram Rocks.
Can I get the STV?
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you through Steam.
Thanks. All right, so we're seeing once again. It looks like Errday being really aggressive on this point. They've got their soldier bombing in. He may get taken out here, but he's done a lot of damage. Looks like 1 soldier down for 7 Gram Rocks. However, the medic now is down. He's been picked by can't find him, but their medic is down for Errday, which of course means that...
and it is a full wipe. Errday's got everyone down.
Yeah, so 100% Uber advantage
wipe.
this time around going to 7 Gram Rocks. Now, if they can push it right, if they can send their scouts and their... they should already be capping. It looks like they're capping Spire, but they're having a little bit of difficulty with the roaming soldier over here. Misengage. Yeah, if you guys can tell me how to add the Uber percentages, please do, because I don't know how to do that right now, but if there's a quick command I can put in to do it, I'd love to be able to do that. The problem is I just haven't had the time.
Looks like
the Uber is
7
popped.
Gram Rock was trying to push in through lobby there, but the other team came up the side, kind of messed that up for them. They popped, but...
Well, they
Didn't
have
get
managed
anywhere with
to kill most of the blue team once again, so they're going to have a little bit of an Uber advantage going up, about 20%. I'm going to say before, about 15% before the medic for Errday gets back up, and their medic, of course, being named Scorpio Uprising. We're just going to call him Scorpio.
Of course, being named that.
Of course. I mean, what else would he be named? Yeah, I've actually downloaded the XTV HUD, so it's this was a default HUD from
I just
XTV.
noticed I cannot hear through TeamSpeak.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so
That is
SpeedHack
interesting.
can't actually hear us, interestingly enough.
I think he's actually also running the stream.
Yeah, Gludan, if you can link me to Moore's HUD, please
fix
do,
it.
and I will definitely look into that after this match is over. Very terribly sorry, of course, about not having the Uber percentages, but at least we can watch some TF2. We've got 65% right now for Scorpio.
I run Oxide HUD. I can't see anybody but Fog. I can see Fog's Uber percent. So Fog has Uber right now.
He does, but they're not using it effectively right now. It looks like upper lobby is being held very firmly by Errday, and so it's if they can't push in now, yeah, the Uber is back up for Scorpio, so it's 100% versus 100%.
And it looks like Errday is actually
Oh,
running
and
an
a
engine.
huge back cap by Ice Crisis. Just sneaks onto that point there. Doesn't let Errday even respond before he hops in. Thanks, Gludan. I'll check that out for sure. So we got the rollouts going up right now for Errday, and I'm hoping to see a really coordinated mid-fight from both of these teams. Looks like we got the spam coming in from the demo man. Scout over here, I don't like his positioning. He's going to get... well, he does manage to back out and has some really good dodging there. Looks like the combo getting assaulted just a little bit. Actually, where is our medic? He's already
Demo
down.
just went down. Demo also went down for Errday.
Medic's down for both teams, actually. Blue's going to hold this. Red, I think, wisely decided to back out. They probably couldn't have taken on what was a really good set of positions by Blue team. As far as who's going to have the Uber
finally got
advantage...
this running.
Okay, can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you guys.
All right.
Yeah, so we're watching 7 Gram Rocks versus Errday. For those of you just tuning in, this is SpeedHack and Mike94 with me.
Hey, I'm SpeedHack.
And right now we're watching a little bit of a stalemate situation around the spam lanes at the yard in front of the Gray Bridge. I'm not liking that sticky trap there. It's actually quite visible. Maybe he just wants to tell people, hey, no, you can't go through here, which I suppose would work. They've got their roamer really just kind of watching in here. He can sneak out whenever he needs to, so that's pretty good positioning there for... darn it, I can't catch his name. Whatever.
Their scouts are watching flank real well as well.
That's good. That means Fog is going to have his time to charge up the Uber.
He's at
85.
80. Yep.
How do you get that HUD? I'm really...
This
I'm
HUD
sorry.
is one that I downloaded from XTV, although you can go into your options and enable Advanced Spectator HUD. It'll look kind of like this.
I'm actually getting... I'm going to reconnect so I can get my...
Yeah, sure thing. So an Uber was popped for 7 Gram Rocks. They are capping the point while being very, very aggressive here. Medic's going to take some damage, though, from that roller and have to back off. And actually, if they chase him right, he could... Oh, okay, I was going to say he could go down here, but it looks like he'll be okay for a little while. The problem now is, of course, the counter Uber is popped for Errday, and I think they're going to manage to... Yeah, so they definitely managed to recapture this point very easily. Fog, not in the best positioning there. He probably should have backed out a little bit earlier. I don't know if Rage managed to communicate with him exactly what was coming through that door. But Fog is up, so we've got actually the Uber from Scorpio, since it was so far behind the Uber from Fog. That means
Looks
Fog's
like-
going to have a 10 or 15% advantage. It's going to translate into 5 to 10 seconds of Uber advantage if they can be aggressive with it. I'm not even sure where Red Team is right now. Okay, no, they're holding the yard. I just picked the wrong yard to look at. So we got Hellraiser looking like he's going to be the pocket soldier for... yeah, and here comes that charge. They are being very aggressive with it, just like they really should be. And Blue Team actually I think they saw this coming. They kind of tried to back out and just let him have the point, kind of trap him there. However, Hellraiser got a huge bomb. Hellraiser got that huge bomb in. They got the medic pick, which is good. However, Fog is extremely lit up here. One stray rocket, a couple stray bullets could take him out. He manages to get away just in time, but they can't cap that point. He is going to have an Uber advantage. It's very, very important in a game like this with a lot of the back and forth play going on. Longcat gets a really nice pick on that Demo Man, and Demo Man, of course, having a huge damage output. Whenever you can shut them down, you are keeping your team alive. So right now it's looking like they're really just keeping an eye on all the different spam lanes and trying to stay away from spots where they know they can get ambushed really easily. 7 Gram Rocks clearly holding the midpoint right now, and it looks like the yard is just going to go to Scorpio and Errday.
And 7 Gram Rocks has about a 20% Uber advantage here.
Yeah, it's gonna
actually 30, closer to 30.
And they've actually done a really good job of being aggressive so far when they've got the advantage, bombing in with that medic and making sure they make every attempt to pick off the opposing team's medic. And there they go. They do it. They do it again. Right as soon as they have that 100%, they charge in. This time it looks like the medics actually managed to stay away for Team Errday. So he's not going to get taken. Well, no, he does get taken out.
No, he did. He gets taken out, and the Demo and a soldier is also down.
So it looks like 7 Gram Rocks. 7 Gram Rocks hitting their stride a little bit here.
But here comes Ice Crisis behind him. The blue team is just not watching their flanks very well.
Yeah, I think 7 Gram Rocks, even though Fog may only have a week with the team, he's done a really good job of
Blue Soldiers
coordination ever since first round. That is.
Blue Soldier looks like he's going to flank him though. He gets the pick on Fog.
Oh wow, misengaged. Yeah. That was pretty beautiful. Yeah, Fog in his pocket were all alone there, trying to take on the entire blue
dangerous.
Team. So what we're waiting for now is to see just how the Uber percentage for Scorpio is going to work out. Looks like he's going to have probably about a 75% advantage. That is huge, and as soon as they find Fog, whenever they do find him, they're going to try to kill him as fast as possible to keep that Uber advantage going.
Looks like 7 Gram Rocks has a sniper on Gray Bridge.
They do, but he's been spotted, and he's being chased down. Now he may
not looking very
be able to get
for him now.
Well, he was looking like he really wanted that medic pick, but no, he was just standing out there in the open. Not a lot of support there. He did delay the push onto Spire, though, so that's going to let 7 Gram Rocks have enough turtle time in their base to build that 100% Uber.
If Errday is smart, though, they'll know that they don't quite have it yet, and they'll push in real hard right now, and they'll be able to get it there before Fog manages to quite get his Uber charged up.
It's going to be close, though, and if they can just stay alive a little bit and keep that point sticky bombed, they should be able to hold it off. Ice Crisis still rolling sniper. And
it forces the pop.
He does force the pop, and there's the counter.
Just as Fog. Wow. Let's see if they can hold him off here.
It's going to be close. Oh, and a soldier getting bombed in there. But he's going to get taken out. Medic trying to get in, and wow, okay, the cat. Oh, it's so close.
Wow.
A little bit of Demo Man taunting there.
There we go.
All right, so we're going to watch.
That was a really close push.
That was really close. I mean, we're. I think where the one mistake I would say that really just cost them that last round was that 7 Gram Rocks managed to get their medic and their pocket just caught out of position by a better positioned Errday team.
Looks like Erraday's Demo is a bit slow to mid, but they're still being pushed back.
Yeah, they are. They're getting this. Looking at all the rockets and pills coming through that choke, I mean, there's basically no way to get through there. So they just had to back out. And wow, actually, complete wipe.
Again.
Complete wipe. Very, very strong play here, I'm thinking, from 7 Gram Rocks. If they can eliminate some of the mistakes they're making, this game should go really solidly to them.
So far, the score is 2-1 in favor of Errday.
It is, in fact, in favor of Errday. Errday has been capitalizing on the mistakes that 7 Gram Rocks has made. They are not a bad team themselves, but it just seems like 7 Gram Rocks, for the most part, has kept the more coordinated pushes and has just been winning the fights more often than not.
Looks like Fog has about a 45% Uber advantage here over them.
Well, and I'm looking at Scorpio right now. He's got about 60%. It's not going to take him long to get up to that 100%, and that's going to mean that they'll be able to mostly shut down a push. Of course, it's always a little bit scary to have that push coming into your base. Now, Scorpio's positioning here, he's sitting behind these pillars on the left, just so that if there's a sniper that comes in. Okay, so it looks like Scorpio not quite there. He is going to have that counter Uber right now, hopping in with it. Very, very close to getting capped,
close.
but at this point, Red Team needs to back out. They're not going to get that capped. They've got invincible people standing on the point, and looks like that scout's just going to get knocked out.
Yeah, that was too many for them.
Yeah, but they didn't exactly
I like the NG on that spot as NG is actually pretty good.
Oh, I didn't see if they had an NG. Did they have one?
They had a mini sentry up on the top right when they were defending last.
Oh wow!
And
okay.
that's good if you don't have an Uber advantage because they're forced to pop on, the sentry instead of your people. It looks like there was a back cap trying to go there.
Wow, I completely missed back cap. Too busy watching
Was that
Spire.
a spy or?
Well, no,
it was a red demo behind last.
I don't see a spy on their teams anywhere. But Red Demo Man, of course, if he's caught out of position, that could be really, really bad for Red Team. It looks like he managed to take out Arctic Vampire, and he's actually got the medic in a really bad position. Oh man, very close.
He manages to get the med pick.
Wow. Flanking Demo
That's
Man.
Great.
Yeah, that's going to be really good for 7 gram rocks. Errday here is going to try and defend the Spire with a bunch of stickies, but actually gets sniped at, and he's going to have to back out. Now, he's got the stickies up there, so it's really going to delay the push from 7 gram rocks.
Ice Crisis still here running sniper.
Looks like Arctic
Gets a nice headshot on the medic, or that scout there.
Yep, we all heard the scout, of course, screaming from the headshot. When you're shot in the head, typically that's what happens, is you scream. I'm pretty sure you still retain control of your bodily functions. So it looks like I really wish 7 gram rocks had been able to capitalize on that medic pick, but nonetheless, they're going to manage to take this point. Assuming that they managed to take out the Demo Man, or at least stop him from spamming stickies up there all the time. Rage doing a pretty good job of it, though. He should be able to keep that.
I'm surprised they're not trying to cap Spire yet. There we go.
Yeah, they've actually got the Uber advantage right now. They really need to be pushing in with that and being aggressive rather than just standing back on the Grey Bridge. I don't know what they're waiting for. Maybe they're just...
Yeah, the blue medic is building pretty close to their Uber right now on the left side of Spire.
There's a scout coming up behind.
Whoa! That was a clutch headshot right there. It looks like they were just trying to bomb in and force that pop. Yeah, and that's exactly what they did. They are 2 men down, and if they're not careful, they could be way more than that. But, well, interestingly, it looks like 7 gram rocks deciding just to back off, even though they had the player advantage.
Nah, well, they're 2 down now, and Errday's got all 6 up.
Well, that's true, but at the time when they popped that Uber, I think they could have been a lot more aggressive with it. Now they're of course having to give up the midpoint, which is never a good position to be in. They will of course maintain the Uber advantage, assuming that that Errday doesn't manage to bomb Fog, not Scorpio, Fog.
Doesn't look like it's much of an advantage though. Maybe 10% here.
Yeah, it should translate to about 5 seconds. I think that was what the last ones popped at, so that's what these should pop at as well. Watch the misengage cam for a little bit.
Pharaoh, just a die-hard flank scout.
Flank like bombing in all the time, dying, or flank like poking in? And
no, he watches the flank really close,
okay.
upscrim their team, and it's very hard to get behind them.
Someone is going spy right now. It looks like from Team 7 gram rocks, we've got a spy going on.
Oh, where is he? Let's see where he is.
He's in house.
He is in house. Looks like he's run behind. Uh-oh, he's seen by their Demo Man. Gotta hide. Now, of course, that he's been seen, they know that there's a spy there. They know not only that they have to watch their backs, but also that Red Team is basically playing a man down. So they pop Uber.
And it popped.
I wonder... Alright, he's using Cloak and Dagger, it looks like.
Looks like they might have forgotten about him here. Oh,
they caught him.
Yeah.
Wow. He manages to get the medic.
Revolver him down. Yeah. Just one of the things my friends as spies say when they're playing Highlander is just because you see me doesn't mean I'm not dangerous anymore.
That's true, especially with the new. I think it's banned, but that new revolver.
Oh, the Enforcer! Don't even get me started
really
on that,
strong.
man. Don't get me started
really
on it.
Powerful.
Oh, I hate that thing.
Looks like
two hit a medic.
7 gram rocks has got a 60% Uber advantage so far. Scorpion is.
Oh, Fog may get picked off here. And it looks like he almost
Could be
positively
close.
will. Oh, man!
Oh, but he manages. Wow, well done, Demo, with the bottle kill.
Yeah, that was really close, but Fog managing to stay up. He's got the Uber almost to 100% now. They are going to
Looks like
take
they're going
mid
to take back mid.
and should be able to push out here to Spire. There's absolutely nothing... Oh, I'm looking at the wrong Spire. But they should be able to push out with that Uber. They've been really aggressive with it in the past, and it's worked so well when they push out as soon as they have it. So I don't know what the decision is to just be more passive with it. I'm not sure I like it, especially because they've got a 1-point deficit to come back from.
Looks like the 7 gram rock flanks and Roamer are coming through the flank. Oh, they're behind him. They're sandwiched. Errday.
So that may have been what they were waiting for. They were trying to get that sandwich coming in for Errday. But it looks like they've actually lost pretty much all of their flanking classes, Roamer and Scouts, so it's just the core right now, and that's going to mean they can't rush flanks. Huge air shot from Misengage. Huge air shot takes out Fog, yep. So what we're looking at now is a situation where, once again, 7 gram rocks probably going to lose that mid. They're going to be on the back foot here because their medic has been taken out. The Uber advantage going to go to blue team, and blue team has more players up right now. Looks like one of our scouts here wants to come in for a flank on the medic, Ice Crisis, but does manage to get taken out without doing a whole lot of damage himself. Oh man, you guys, you gotta take over for me a little bit. I need to drink some water.
Okay. Well, looks like.
Oh, that's intense.
Oh, this is tense. Looks like Errday's got a little bit of an Uber advantage here, about 30%.
They're gonna have to push in as soon as they have it, though.
They're gonna have to push in as soon as they have it, or else Fog will get that Uber up, and then their
looks like that's what they want to do.
advantage
Looks like that's what they want to do.
Yeah,
And
Misengage pushes up all the way to Spire already.
oh, Ice Crisis. Oh, he forces the pop. Does get taken out. I think the Uber's going to come up here pretty soon for Fog.
Misengage at 1 health, trying to push in there.
Oh no! Oh, don't do it! Don't do! Oh, Misengage!
No.
No, sir. So 7 gram rocks has been pushed all the way back to their last. They're just not being aggressive at all. I wonder what the decision making is like here, because it seems like they could hold a lot more than they've been doing.
And it's hard to stay so defensive against Errday because they're known for they're a really aggressive team, and they do well with the strategies they use.
Well, and if you didn't catch it, Speed plays for Water Vapor, another open team.
So Speed has, of course, played against these guys before. I'm sure they've done scrims at least. But yeah, it seemed like when 7 gram rocks was playing aggressive, they did a really good job of just hammering that medic on Errday quite a bit. And now that they're playing a lot more passive, it seems like they're just handing points to Errday. They're just saying, yeah, here you can take Spire, here you can take mid, and it doesn't seem to be working out as well for them. They're sitting on 100% Uber, waiting to use it as a counter for Errday, who is going to push in from the upper lobby pretty soon here. And there goes the Uber.
Pharaoh is up behind the point here. Let's see if he can.
Got the Uber sitting on the point right now. Only 3 left up for Errday, with all 6 still up for.
Yeah,
for
you don't see that very often.
No, I mean, of course you said Errday is. Yeah, you did say that.
Yeah, bro.
Misengage equals disengage. Well, thanks for the information. I guess I'll call him disengage. But yeah, you said they were very aggressive. But the thing is, that aggression just didn't seem to work out for him, because I guess at this point, Fog was finally ready. And it looks like Scorpio...
Ice Crisis.
Scorpio
Ice Crisis looked like he was pushing up way too far, though.
Well, that may be true, but he did manage to knock out Scorpio. Huge pick.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, that's going to let...
that's going to give them, what, a 75%?
It looks like 7 gram rocks are pushing out into yard, but they're not on Spire, and that's really, and they're all pushed down on the Gray Bridge. They could get flanked pretty easily.
They could get flanked. They could even get backcapped if they're not careful.
Yeah, backcap, flanked.
If you're
they need to get Spire real fast.
Yeah, they do.
Going forward like
and they have to pop Uber here. Fog takes a lot of damage. That's going to be really bad for him. And they're actually just backing off
that's
of
not
us.
good.
Not sure how wise that is. I mean, of course, Fog needs to grab his health from the cabinet, but...
I think the back off was a smart choice, though, because all they had was a demo on last there. So they pop to keep themselves alive because they know that now that they popped, that Scorpio is going to have that Uber advantage, so they need to be able to get back to the points.
Very true. Very true. Watching the spike cam just a little bit here while we wait for this stalemate to end. The stalemate, of course, is basically just both teams waiting until one has an Uber and is ready to push. And it looks like Staker here just checking his sticky trap locations for a moment before he gets Ubered.
Yeah, he set some stickies in the lower left and caught Pharaoh off guard. That's a pretty big pick.
Looks like once again
very close, very close.
Yep, there's the counter Uber. Fog just barely managed to get that in time there. And
wow.
And they managed to hold it again. Wow.
They did manage to hold, but this time
twice
the cap percentage is really, really close. All a scout would have to do is just walk up and kiss that point real quick, and
he could just basically pull his penis out and hold it over it, and
yeah,
I mean, it would cap.
and everybody, of course, did click "I'm over 18," so no complaining.
I remember that from before, so yeah, you can't complain.
Well, you can complain. I mean, please complain.
Well, it looks like they almost got the Spire, but they're 2 down right now, so it's going to be really
and it looks like almost a huge medic pick. Yes, Scorpio did go down, but it didn't matter.
There's the back
Let's get the back cap.
Wow, so
3-1, Errday.
This is a closer game than I think the scores are leading us to believe, but I want to see more aggression actually coming out of 7 Gram Rocks. They were doing really well when they were being aggressive. Anyway,
yeah, of course I didn't see the earlier rounds, but
it is halftime
looks
right
like
now. There's some great players on 7 Gram Rocks.
Yeah, I'm also going to get some water. Speed, keep jogging.
Yeah, water's good. Keeps you nice and healthy. Just gotta wait through this halftime.
And we're
hate halftimes.
Yeah, of course, you know, a lot of people on the teams think they're absolutely necessary because you're going to have to sit there and talk about what went right, what went wrong, and what you can fix for the second half. Water is pretty good. So, got a question from the stream. Why did the red soldiers not spam the blue combo when they pushed in top left? They just let them walk in and didn't force them. And that's, I don't know the answer for that one.
You're going to have to ask the red soldiers.
You might have to ask a pro.
It might have been just a... Oh, I should reload my HUD.
Were they defending last and a soldier was not spamming them when they were coming in?
Yeah, it was like before they even Ubered, they just walked in without being Ubered and nobody spammed them. So it could have just been like not paying attention or not enough practice. I don't know.
It could have been not paying attention, or if they could have been busy building Uber.
Yeah.
And not really noticed. It's kind of or miscommunication maybe.
It's true.
But yeah, you should try and get them to pop as early as possible, because if they're inside and then they pop, they have a longer Uber, of course, and it's going to be a big disadvantage.
Yep, and again, this is where 7 Gram Rocks just need to be more aggressive on him. If the earlier they can make that medic pop, the less they have to worry about it.
Flying around in spectators are really fun.
It is. I'm watching the fog game.
I feel like I'm doing a really intense rocket jump route.
Speaking of that, I actually sent you a rocket jump all the way across mid and over to Spire.
Oh yeah, let me see if I can see that.
I think I sent it in Steam to you. Yeah, Steam.
Oh, my video, my rocket jump.
Rocket jump.avi.
Mid to past Spire, actually. The casters know this too.
Nice.
I mean, not the casters, the people watching.
I like it.
Yeah, I got that my first try. Like, really ironically, I was watching Walka. He's a really good. He plays jump maps. He's in a rocket jump kind of frag video type thing.
Rocket jump frag video.
No, like, have you seen? It's called Hurt Me -999. It's really good. You should check it out. Yeah. It's good, and he was the one who kind of invented that jump. He was the first one to do it, and I was watching him, and I was like, oh, you know, that's kind of a cool jump, and I just tried it.
All right. Excellent. Yeah, so the stream chat is basically, some people are I don't know if they were expecting a higher level game, but this is of course
matches live.
Yep, this is of course ESEA Open. It's not the highest division of the league, so of course there are going to be some mistakes made. But I don't have any friends on invite teams right now, so and that was actually kind of a mistaken rollout there from our red demo man. So you know, I'm not always going to be casting the highest level invite matches. I think XTV does a lot of that, of course. Oh wow, looks like our roaming soldier Longcat manages to take out Scorpio Uprising.
But Fog is also down for 7 gram rocks.
So
yeah, Fog went down real early.
Going to be a pretty brutal mid-fight. It looks like the demo man's still up, but he's taking some damage. And wow, that scout stayed around way too long in that spam corridor. Took a hit.
7 gram rocks can definitely have to back out. They might even have to back all the way up.
7 gram rocks? No, I think what you mean is. Oh no, you're right. It looks like the mid-fight. Yeah. Went to Errday.
Team switch colors.
Yeah, you're right.
It confused me at first too.
I'm getting.
Yep, they did actually. So Erraday's all the way up to Spire now.
Okay, that was a pretty brutal mid-fight.
So looking like they did just get pushed all the way to last.
Fog looks like he's got a slight Uber advantage, about 10%.
Yeah, they both came up around the same time. And Fog isn't really going to be able to do much with that advantage right now because they're going to have to wait for Red to push into them, basically. And it looks like, wow, very, very close to being capped already. That's not a good situation to be in because, once again, somebody just has to come in here and kiss the point. That means Blue Team has to stand on it, and of course that gives Red an opportunity to sit there and spam them while they stand on it. And yeah, Euro TF2 scene is the biggest, but in North America it is growing and getting better all the time.
It's like Ice Crisis is actually running heavy.
I'm actually in Europe right now and playing in, Euro lobbies and kind of things like that are actually really fun.
So there goes Uber, counter Uber, from the same slot they've been doing it every time. They've pretty much been coming in this upper door the whole time. And I think it was popped a little bit earlier for Errday this time than it normally was because they backed out pretty quick. 7 gram rocks though, only 4 up, 3 up now with all 6 for, well, was all 6 at least for a little while. And yeah, that's going to mean Errday manages to cap, and that's going to put the overall score, I believe, at 4-1. Yes, I think they can use at least 1 pyro, probably maximum of 1.
You can use 2 actually, but
okay.
I don't know why you would ever want to. It's pretty risky if you're doing pyro.
Yeah, it kind of is. I mean, Pyro can get flanked so fast, and he just doesn't have the mobility that he needs. So our demo men having their little fight on the bridge before anybody else gets there. It looks like first casualty is going to be a scout. That's going to be Ice Crisis. Longcat, the roamer, gets taken out quickly. It looks like he may have used the same route as before and gotten predicted a little bit. Yeah, I think 7 gram rocks, wisely choosing to back out here. And it looks like now is when Errday has really hit their stride. They're managing to win all their mid-fights, be really aggressive on these points.
Uh-oh, the flank is weak now.
Gets a nice pick on the demo there.
Yeah, and with the medic down for 7 gram, I think that's going to be it. We're going to see about a 5-1. Wasn't a 5-0, and the first couple rounds were really close, a lot of back and forth. This one, though, unless some kind of miracle happens for 7 gram rocks, I think that may be the end of the game. We actually,
believe in them.
For a second I was going to say we had an NG, but that was just because he was switching spawns.
Oh, and there's the pick. Longcat just got picked by Staker.
Yeah, and now once again, basically Blue Team all on the low ground, having to defend that point with their bodies, which of course means that it's just going to be easier for Red to roll in and try to cap that point. Actually, wow. Red is almost got picked off there, but
quite.
That is the match. Errday wins 5-1. Thanks everybody for watching. This was an STV cast by Salamancer, and today I was joined by Speedhack from Water Vapor and Mike94. I'll stay on the line and answer some questions from the stream a little bit, and of course Speedhack plays in ESEA Open, so he can help answer them a little better than I certainly can. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. That was the game.
It was a good game.
It really was, especially considering Fog had only played, their main medic for 7 gram rocks, only played with them for about a week, I think.